everybody, it's Eric. I'm making a game. The game is called The Godkiller. And I've commented a number of times about my hair and how good it is. And I don't know, man. I got a lot of hair. I got a lot of hair, and it doesn't do what I want all the time, if I'm honest. I've got a feeling that I'm not shaving hard enough. You know, I mean, I've got this electric shaver here. I mean, I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean. I'll just flip the switch, turn it on. Okay. So, let's see. Get out of there. God. I'm pushing like as hard as I can. Alright, let's get in there. That should... That's painful. I'm just pushing so hard. God. Caught there for a second. Oh, God, that hurts. God, am I bleeding? Oh. Where is this thing? God damn it. You know what? It doesn't matter how hard I push it. I gotta turn this stupid thing off. Doesn't matter how hard I push on the shaver. It does not cut my hair. It just kind of brushes it around and like it's painful and ineffective. And all I can tell you is I'm not done with this. I'll figure out how to shave myself. I will figure it out. Don't worry, I will. But it's a challenge. It's a struggle. And maybe some other people can relate. I don't know if you have the same troubles as me. If you've got some tips on how I can shave myself, because clearly, you know, it's a good time to get some of this stuff shaved down. Sharpen it, you think? All right. Maybe I should sharpen it. Okay, but in all honesty, I'm not here to talk about shaving in more than a few minutes. I want to talk about my game and give a demo of my game. Recent progress done. I love making progress. I love showing off. And that's what I'm going to do. Well, you know, sometimes I get a little bit weird. So here we go. Here's the game. The Godkiller. And alright, it's a top-down 3D puzzle solving adventure game. And some people don't know, but I put a fair amount of effort into the sound. There are melodic sound effects. They play in the same key. They all play in the same key. A little complex, maybe. I had this extra place up here just to make myself happy. This is a junk level. It's not a real finished level. It's destined to be deleted. It's actually called DeleteMew.1. Thank you, WowF. I love the sound. So the latest thing I added is that when you get close to this level exit, it'll start a drum roll. It'll go on forever too. So I made the sound looping. As you get closer to it, it gets louder. You step on it, and it goes whoomp, whoomp. All right. So that's what I did. That's what I did yesterday. And this is some other level that's all messed up, but don't worry about that. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate the compliment. So I'm not done with the sound effect. I mean, it's got to be satisfying. It's got to be really satisfying to go to this level exit point. And I like the drum roll a lot, but I want to add something else to it. I want to add a piano line that kind of goes like kind of like that. And you'll hear it even more as you get closer. So I'm going to add that in this session. There's going to be some sound design at the beginning where I'm going to pull up a audio editing program and play with some different options. And there'll be some coding too. So all of these streams, they all have the same structure. Start out with some weird ass nonsense, which wow, if you witnessed that. I have to come clean. Okay, I played a sound effect of the shaver going, and I didn't actually have it turned on, but it was kind of fun to pretend. Okay, so the structure is weird nonsense at the beginning, then a demo, and then I get to work. And now I'm going to get to work. So, yeah, sure. So I want to bring up some of the sounds and play with them cheaply inside of an audio program, instead of just doing it all inside of Unity, because it takes a little more time to get all the code in place and do it in Unity. So it makes sense to just kind of start out and inside of something like Audition, which is what I have. That's part of the Adobe suite, but there's also like free ones like Audacity, which do the same thing. And like if you're real crazy into it, I guess you could do like Pro Tools, but I think that's way overkill. Okay, so let me pull in the WAV files that I created. Then I can start a multi-track session. I should be honest about taking credit. So there's a collection of awesome samples from Carnegie Mellon University that I rely on heavily, and the part that I did was I took a drum roll that came from that collection, and I made it so it was loopable. So that was my contribution there. I have created sound effects from scratch before, but I should say these I did not create from scratch. So if I did something cool, it was that these guys will play like a continuous instrument when I put them right next to each other, and that wasn't the case when I started out. All right. Okay. Fine. There we go. You're making a game, or you're into game development, WowIF? Oh, cool. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's like most people that join are they're often kind of on the newer side of it, so it's nice to have someone who has had more experience. I've been a developer for 25 years or so, but with Unity, just a couple years of experience. Okay, so that is the baseline set of sounds. Military security. Oh. There's a lot of good work in security. Yeah, my day job is oh wow. Yeah, my day job is not game development. I'm an engineering manager for a company that makes makes a website called climate.com. I have worked in the game industry before, but not currently. It's just a extra project. So wow, yeah. So you work as a game developer now? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. I might have a little bit similar background in that. I also am not college educated. I've got a high school diploma. I think you and I are a little bit lucky. Oh, okay. So I was going to say we were a little bit lucky because the industry that we're in doesn't necessarily ask for a college degree. If you can do the work, a lot of times you can find a job. But you're having some troubles, huh? Let's see. Network. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get some more samples in the mix. I don't think they have a piano on here. I think I'm going to have to dig up my own piano. They didn't work hard to get you into a good place post-military. So is it U.S. Army, if you don't mind my asking? Let's see. This is all... Oh, Glockenspiel will do it. I'll just do a Glockenspiel. Where was that Glockenspiel? That's right. I already went through this. Oh. Are you in the U.S. military, or I mean, were you in the U.S. military, or was it a different country? If you don't mind my asking. French. Yeah. Do you know about the French Foreign Legion? I wonder if that's still a thing. There's always this thing going way back that, like, if you were just wanted to do something different with your life, that the French Foreign Legion would take you, even if you weren't French. Wow. Let's see. Here's the Glockenspiel. That's probably a good thing. I've only been to Paris. I went there twice. I didn't like it the first time, and I liked it the second time. Okay, this has to come way down. Sounds all right. Let's see what this sounds like. It's probably gonna sound horrible. Let's start out with a simple repeating thing. I should do it on yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, I think like this COVID lockdown stuff might make that worse too. It's making less value for working at a physical location. So that means more outsourcing type stuff going on. Okay, so let me try this. I think it's going to sound horrible to start. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Listen to it again. Feels like it needs like a bigger hit at the end, so I might bring in some other percussion. Oh, not that whole thing. Stop this guy. Okay, snares. I already used that one. Don't want to reuse it. Same for those. These just sound very close. I just need something bigger. Maybe these. Yeah. Maybe these. this down a little bit. Problem with having them just, yeah, agreed, actually. Let's bring it up. Also, I think these have to be lower because I really want to hear the drum roll. I don't want to drown it out. So let's make them real quiet. Yeah, we could play with that. I think the easiest way for me to make this change. First, I was thinking like I wanted to do some kind of tempo matching thing, where if there's some music playing in the level, that these little beeps would go along with them. But I think that's too complicated. It would be better for me to get them inside of this sample. Then I won't have to write any new code for it. So if I'm going to do that, then I got to squeeze these in a little bit closer so that I can get 8 of them inside of this sample here. So let me just take out these. Yeah. The other thing that actually what you said is what I intended to do, was that instead of just having a sound effect at the end, the boom that would go into a song. I haven't written the song yet. So maybe I should hold off on trying to get the end sound entirely right. I know it's going to be replaced with like a sort of a triumphant, you are rising up type of a song that plays for 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, so then let me at least get this part done. So instead of shrinking these down, I could just elongate the top sound a tiny bit. Are you talking about the finishing sound? Or the boom effect, you're saying that's the finishing sound. Maybe sound like the green one, but with a drum bass to make the boom effect. I finish by reverb on the grain. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'll try it out. So there's the bass drum. Okay. And then this guy here, put in the effects rack, and I'll add some reverb. Okay. Let me move this out here a little bit so I can see the gap, because I'm going to mix this down in a second. I just want it to be very clear where they start and end. I think this is what I'm going to go with, actually. I'm going to keep the reverb and the bass that you just talked about. I think it does sound good. I might fiddle with it some more, because what I really need to do at some point, make it more grave. I can make it louder. Let's make it louder. So put. Oh yeah, I've got this on a different track. Whoops. Here, put this drum bass back down here, and then it's going to be much louder. That even sounds better. I had it down here, it was a lot quieter. It was this track, everything here is much less in volume. Well, let's take it stupid loud so we know, like, when it's too loud. Here, let me just go up kind of high on this one. So it'll be, you don't know if you've got it right until you've taken it too far. White and yellow. We'll try to keep a few. Your green top song for a few seconds. I'm not sure if I understand you there. You want to hear like the first part longer so you can get a sense of how it sounds. Yeah, okay. I think I understand. Move this out, and I'll just repeat this block over here. Okay, maybe I don't understand. Well, I could add a little gap there. Let me try this. So I think the bass drum is too loud now. So I'll move it back down a little bit. It's good to play with that a little bit. Still think it's too loud, so I'll put it to 3. That sounds pretty good to me. So I'm either going to go with 3 or I'm going to go with 0 or something in between. And here's 0 again. It's a little like going to the optometrist and you say, is it better now or is it better now? I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think I'll use this. Let's take out this so I can mix it down. And I think whether it was what you were intending to say or not, you led me to think that I want just a tiny gap here so that you can hear the boom right, I guess. So let's mix all that down. Yeah, I mean, I will. I mean, it's already scripted. The code's there. I just got to replace the wows. See if I got this right. And all I gotta do is just export this over the old file, and we'll be hearing it pretty soon. No, not the whole file, just the selection. File. Save selection as 14.1 mono 16. Good. So we do this guy. Overwrite that. Okay. Cancel. Okay, now get the second half. Don't need it that long. That's good. Okay. And we'll try it out in the game. Make sure it picked up the assets. Usually does. Yep. Alright. Demo time. Feels like it cuts off a little bit quick. I might extend the range a little bit so I get a smoother approach to it. That won't be too hard. The sound itself I like. Okay. Here comes the finish. I like it, man. I like it. Alright, I'm gonna extend the range of it. Dude, that was some good teamwork. I mean, I'm not always gonna like listen to the person talking on the chat that's joining me and take all their suggestions, but those are pretty good suggestions. That went real well. Appreciate the help. Okay, so let me increase the distance of this whole thing. Exit util. Just put this up to 10. If I do that, it'll make it so that it comes in smoother when you approach it. There, I can hear it from here. Just barely, though. That took me a lot less time than I thought it was going to take, so I got to come up with another session goal. Usually I pick just one thing to do, and I make sure that I get it done before the end of the session. It's a little bit like playing blackjack. If I pick too many things to do, or I pick one that's too hard, it'll drive me nuts. I have to get the thing that I set out to do done in the session. Why is this all highlighted? What's this highlighting? Yeah, okay, cool. So I think I'll look at my to-dos that I've got. Pick something that's not too hard. I don't want to break off more than I can finish in just this session. So let's go to a file I've got, which keeps track of all the things that I should get done. Case distance or unit distance? I'm missing the distinction. Like when you say case or unit, I'm not sure what you mean. I'll show you. Okay, for setting the volume, I've got I think I understand you now. Are you talking about for setting the volume? Okay, yeah, so I've got this utility function here. Let's say calc localize volume, and it takes two positions. It uses like a Pythagorean theorem check to get the float distance between the two, and then there's a lerp between the max and minimum volume based on a float value. So it's not going to return an integer value, but one thing that the game does enforce is that your position inside of it is always on 1 meter values. So you do entirely move into another square. As far as the game is concerned, you're instantly there, other than some animations. So when I ask for the volume, it'll be kind of discrete and chunky, just because the player always moves in whole units. Okay, so let me pick some easy stuff to do. Yeah. Okay, this is an easy one. So I'll reproduce the bug. Or maybe it's not a bug, but it's like a thing I don't want to happen. So there's a sound effect for falling. It sounds like another big drum sound. It's a timpani. So it's a boom when you hit the end. Okay. But if you fall off the side over here, it's an infinite drop, or it's like it's so far down that it doesn't seem quite right to also hear the boom there. So I think I just want to not play that sound effect if you have fall to an infinite height. So that should be pretty easy. Okay. How much time of work for actual ETA? You mean to release the game, or for when you say ETA, which thing would be arriving? How much time of work for actual ETA to the actual state? Like changes to the state? Huh. Oh, maybe you mean like if I move from one direction to the other, like how much time before the game state registers that the player's in a different location? Time to what you're able to see. The amount of time that I have to animate after the movement has been initiated. Maybe to show like the fall. Yeah. So I'm a purist on this. I'm very ridiculous about it. So I want the player to like immediately. Oh wait! Time to do everything until now. Time to everything until now. Oh wait! Are you talking about something that happens in the game, or are you talking about the work that I am performing on the game? Oh yeah. This is a year and a half. Yes. I understand now. Sorry, it took me a little while. Okay, so the 2 position is going to tell me the height. No worries. But eventually I would answer every question about time imaginable, because I keep on guessing, and then but we would answer many questions related to time, though. Let's see. 2 position. 2 position is going to be available to me here. So we say if is player and 2 position h greater than, that's it, heights, infinite depth. Oh, here we go. Let's see though. This is going to be a vector 3. Let's just go. This is delayed done. I recently decided I don't want to have the keyword private inside of my code because it's just redundant with not declaring it, so I just take it out. Okay, this might be all I need to fix this thing that's bothering me. Now I think I heard it. Yeah, it's doing it. Okay, so I'll set a breakpoint. Do you use breakpoints? Oh, it's already okay. Negative 200. Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened. Okay. My caller is using this constant to indicate a fall to depth height, which is the same thing as this. Okay. Cool. No, not that one. This one. Let's see. Deflux. Okay. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, go ahead. Is it is C# so sharp it can cut you? See, I already asked a dumber question than anything you could have asked. So yeah, and there's like Yes, it is. True. Closing in on a fix. Okay. Oh man. Alright. I'll tell you what. I gotta switch over to so I can get some copy and paste capability to grab your URLs. Let's take a quick look. And I did just fix my bug. That's awesome. Let's see. Also,
just need to go over, but
God, how do I get to the chat? Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, so this is the thing that does not work, and this is the thing that does work. Okay, so wait, did I get those right? Okay, so this one here with the red squiggly line, does that work or not work? Okay. Well, when you hover over the red squiggly line, what's the message it gives you in the IDE? Okay, here's the thing. So there's two different scopes here. Okay, there's inside of the class. Okay, that's one scope, and then there's this other scope where you're inside of a function. So inside of a function, you can put variable declarations, which is this first thing here, and you can put code that executes on them. Or code that executes. That you can put more code than just a variable declaration if you're inside of a function or a method. But if you're only inside of the class scope, you can do a variable declaration and assign to it, but that's it. Yeah, you need to declare a function inside the class before you can call this. Exactly right. I mean, it's a reasonable idea. I think in some languages they probably would let you just run some code right there in that declaration. But in C# and many other languages, they want you to put it inside of a method. JavaScript, if you're doing JavaScript, it would let you do stuff like that. So it's not a stupid question at all. let me think. Should I try to do one more thing? I got that done. Listen to that WoWif guy. He's been developing for a while. Yeah, see if I can fix the auto snapping thing. Alright, so here's the bug. The bug is cool. So it's like a C# console app. Okay, so the bug is if I drop an object into the scene, it will not snap right away. And I wrote code to fix this. It does not seem to be working anymore. So I currently have to manually drag these so they snap, and I don't want to because it's a multiplied action to take for many placements. And it's easy to miss it, which can lead to other problems. So get my auto placement code working again. It'll make my life better. Placement snapper. Let's set breakpoints. Here. It's not getting here. Maybe it is. Okay, then. Okay, so that was called. Okay, has seen loaded as false. Okay, so get rid of that, get rid of that. false. This is not being called. Let's see. Unity. I need some other event besides scene opened, I think. Blazor, what is Blazor? Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Okay, I like JavaScript for web, but it's got problems with it that I mean, I'd rather write web code in C#, so it's probably a good solution aimed at people like me, except that my team at work just uses JavaScript. Yeah, I'm using TypeScript though, which is sort of like you get JavaScript but for grown-ups with typing constraints and things like that. Yeah. Let's see. Unity. I want an event. Event for loading scripts in editor. Web apps for cross-platform networking. All right. options. That's too much work. This one I already tried to figure out. I didn't come up with an answer. This one isn't too bad. I think I would mostly remember to turn it on. these two are too dangerous. Alright. That's what I'll do. Doesn't work. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this up pretty quick. I should do it. That. I think there's also a way to get like a little nifty check mark. Unity show check mark next to menu item. Nah, I'm not gonna mess with that. Let me just see if it works. Oh. Oh. Take that out. Alright. So if I just enable snapping, drop another floor down here. There we go. Snap. Cool. Alright, folks. I'm coming to the end of my stream. Thanks for hanging out. Do appreciate it. Feel free to come back. But it's been a stream. Catch you all later. Cool. Yeah, come on back later. Alright. I'll see you too. Stopping the stream. Stopping the stream. Stopping the stream. Stopping it. Stopping it now.